Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Ghost619. I got you guys some gameplay of Advanced Warfare. So, in this gameplay, I got a Merciless medal, which is a 10 kill streak. It doesn't do anything, it just pops up, Merciless in the front of your screen showing that you're on a 10 kill streak. So, this was my highest kill streak, like yesterday, and then today actually, I got on a 17 kill streak, which I was pretty, not too far from my DNA bomb, not too close, but right there in the middle, almost halfway to my DNA bomb. And I will upload that gameplay showing you guys, how I died, because it's my fault I died, because, I was sort of camping it out, just, a little bit, because I was waiting for the enemy to come out to me, and then some guy got me from behind. So I did die on a 17. I was pretty angry, but, it's my fault that I died. But otherwise, this is a AK-12 Merciless in the background for you to watch. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And in this video, I want to talk about my thoughts so far on Advanced Warfare. I've been playing this game since November 3rd, and I'm level 40 right now, and I'm almost prestige. I think I could prestige probably tomorrow, and I really do want to prestige because, my friend Vegas Penguin's prestige, and my friend Semscare, dude, he's second prestige, and I'm like, what the heck? You're already second prestige. But, my thoughts on this game is that this is a very good Call of Duty. This is way better than Ghosts, and I think it's kind of in the middle of Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare seem like the top CODs of in my opinion, and this game feels really good, but there's a catch. So once you get on your first game of domination, or whatever game mode it is, it's really hard to get used to the XO movements, and it is gonna take time to get used to it, because I tried to get used to it, and I just gave up on it immediately. But I did give it some time, but not a lot of time. But honestly, it's really hard in my opinion to get used to it, because you have to, it's easy to do the exit moves, like, don't get me wrong, it's easy to dash, it's easy to do double jump and do all that stuff. But when you have other people flying around and doing other stuff, and then they could just immediately just go up in the air while you're shooting them, that's like, what the heck? This is not Call of Duty. But I gotta say, this is a very good feeling Call of Duty, and I really do love this Call of Duty. And since the XO, the XO ability playlist, the regular playlist, since that's really hard for me, I just play on the classic playlist, like the classic domination with no XO movements at all. So if the XO abilities are too hard to get used to, and you don't like them at all, then go to classic domination or the classic playlist, because it just feels like Call of Duty Ghosts but better. Classic playlist feel like Call of Duty Ghosts but better, and it feels somewhat like Black Ops 2. And the classic playlist, so in the regular playlist I had a 1.3, alright, and then when I went straight to classic I had a 1.6. So I improved there, and that tells you something. That tells you, and that tells me that I'm not good at all at the XO playlist, and that's not for me. So it's my personal preference that I like the classic better than the XO, because I'm not used to jumping around. So it's different for some people. Like a lot of my friends, they're already used to it, and I'm over here playing the classic playlist while they played the XO playlist. So it's really hard to get used to. That's all I gotta say. And the second thing, the time to kill. It feels like you have a lot of health. It really does, because you could put like 4 bullets into a person with an AK, and they just immediately melt you with 2 bullets. That's what it seems. Like, I think my friend Rainbow said something like this. He said, "Oh, why do they have hardcore while I have regular core?" Yeah, he's saying that because as soon as you shoot them, they immediately melt you like in 2 shots, and that doesn't feel right at all. But the hit detection is very good. It feels like Call of Duty Ghost hit detection or MW2 hit detection. It's very good. So the last thing I want to talk about with this game, which is a kind of a problem for me, and kind of a problem for people that do have headsets. In my opinion, you can't sound whore in this game. You can't even hear the enemy's footsteps. It's kind of like Black Ops 2, but it's really weird. So say that you have XO mute on, you're silent, right? And then the enemy passes by, you can't even hear them. It's really weird. And same with, like, if you don't have XO mute on and an enemy passes by, you can't hear nothing, but I think that your teammates' footsteps are louder than the enemy's footsteps. That's what I think. But it's super weird how you can only hear your teammates, not the enemies. That's really weird, but that's the thing. That's a problem for people who have headsets. You can't really sound horror in this game. You just gotta depend on your radar, which I depend on my radar a lot. I run the perk peripherals that lets me have a bigger radar. So those are my thoughts on Advanced Warfare. Overall, this is a very great Call of Duty. It's a very great feeling Call of Duty, and it's definitely better than Call of Duty Ghosts. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this gameplay and commentary, and I'm Ghost619, and I'm out.